I won't let you past! You won't take a single step closer to the Queen! Oh my, how serious. But... in quickness unbecoming of her huge bulk, the Typhoon Girl knocks the soldier down in a flash. Wrapping her thick tongue around him, she raises his body in the air. She ate him! Why is this happening? Ah! The remaining soldiers are all in a state of shock, looking on in the sea in front of them. Now, who shall I eat next? Ugh! The trembling soldiers start to inch away. Suddenly, from behind them, a small figure rushes out. Just try that on me! You can't be. Ah! A single powerful blow slams right into the Typhoon Girl's incredulous mouth. Her huge body slams into the wall, breaking it and flying outside the room. Even when sealed, your power is incredible, Alice! Huh. If I was at full power, she would have left the atmosphere, not just this room. Thank goodness! Having a hero here as reinforcement is very reassuring. But please, leave this area to us. Some powerful enemies were able to get past us, close to the Queen. Can you please go and help her? Yes, leave it to me! They're already further in than I thought. Rushing past the soldiers, I hurry to the Queen's chambers. Step aside! Running through the castle, slashing away chimeric beasts as I go, I finally reach the room before the Queen's chambers. Ugh. Ugh. Two monsters are crumbled on the floor. I've fought these two before, in the Coliseum. Dullahan! Cerberus! Even a hero came along? You're some of the best prey to be had. But I'm a little busy now. A strange monster, seemingly half machine, is staying over them. Despite her strange appearance, the true power coming off of her is intense. Queen, please, protect. Yes, leave it to me. They seem to have taken some huge damage, but their lives aren't in danger. I need to concentrate on the enemy in front of me. I'm your opponent! I won't let you get to the Queen. I take my Ray stance with my sword out, facing the half-machine monster. Oh? I've heard the rumors, but you're a lot cuter than I was hoping for. You look so delicious. The Lamia Royd looks at me with a distorted smile. Well, I guess it's fine to get the Queen to her. I'm thinking this prey in front of me will taste a lot better. Her? Is there someone else here with you? Just think of me right now. I'll squeeze out your stuff with every function I have installed. You'll get to feel firsthand how incredible each one is as I make you finish over and over again. Alright, Lamia Royd. I actually find her to be quite cute. Although she is a bit sadistic, but yes, I'd still smash her as long as she doesn't eat me afterwards. Alright. I'll handle this. Oh. I think we start with Daystar. Even the flesh and blood were improved for my tail. Alright, she is also quite tanky. We'll get Serene Mind going. This arm will process your orgasm in less than 10 seconds. The cuttings are going to be annoying to cut out. She has a lot of them. Alright. Attack! I'll rub my whole arm against you. Oh, so much damage. No human can resist coming from my tongue. Attack! Alright, you already said that. One more. You want to try being squeezed from inside a tentacle? Oh good, dodged it. Attack. This feels so much better than normal sex. Alright. One more turn. Since we've only got one more turn, we don't want to risk it, so Alice, Eyes of Recovery. Try to squeeze inside. Alright. Finish all over these breasts. It's alright. Alright. Daystar. You're so angry about it, too. Alright, you're done for. I was inferior. So I'm the decoy. So she'll win after all. Lamia Royd is sealed in the form of a snake. Lamia Royd was defeated. Her last words. I wonder what they meant. What do you think they meant? She literally said she was a decoy. That means, and she had a partner who's already infiltrated into the Queen's room. A decoy? She will win? What was she talking about? It can't be. In a fit of desperation, Dual Hunt jumps up and opens the door despite her damaged body. No! Her Majesty, she was in this room. What's that? There's a note on the chair. If you want the Queen, come to the Coliseum alone, Hero Luca, was written. A note from the one who took the Queen. What a blunder. Luca and I can both tell. While this may be war, the one who kidnapped her isn't in for the mindless bloodshed. She's probably a soldier, driven by honorable combat. Otherwise, she would never leave a note like this. She was able to get in here without a sign and kidnap the Queen. She must be quite a powerful opponent. I must aid Her Majesty! Dohan tries to run for the door, but collapses after a few steps. The damage she took fighting Lamia Royd was just too much. You've done enough. It's my turn. Such a failure. Please save Her Majesty. Yes, leave it to me. Alice, I think you already know. If we don't follow the instructions, we don't know what she will do to the Queen. You're going alone, right? That's right. I'll go alone. She seems to be the one who wants honorable combat. I don't think it's a trap, but be careful, Luca. Yes. If something happens to the Queen, the hope for this country will be lost. With determination in my heart, I rush toward the Coliseum. Running past the abandoned reception desk, I enter the arena, where I see something strange. Completely filling the stands are sobbing girls, all handcuffed. Hero! Do your best! I believe in you, Hero! All of them stare at me with hope in their eyes. Just what is going on here? What's the meaning of this? The match starts now. She's so cool! The match that will decide the queen's and every other girl's fate here. Standing atop a pillar, a strong-looking monster challenges me. Are you? Nitroid appears. I am Nitroid, a part machine stalwart follower of Arcan Seal. Half monster, half machine, who calls herself Nitroid? I think you're getting a little generous with those proportions there. You look more machine than monster. Despite her heavy-looking body, she seems light on her feet. Arcan Seal, huh? One who beat up Grambaria and the Giganta weapon at the castle? She does give off a similar vibe as her. Conflict is the reason I exist. So I prepared this for you. What's going to happen? Can't you see just from looking? We shall fight here. If you win, I'll release all of the prisoners, including the queen. But if I win, you'll kill everyone? I fix my eyes on Nitroid as she also picks up her spear. This is in very bad taste. And why are they all young women? Huh. It's a service from me to you. Are men inspired by women cheering them on? Now come, show me the blade of the rumored hero. You took an awful lot of extra effort to go and gather up the rest of the women. I mean, I understand the queen. The queen's a given, but how long did it take you to round up all the women? Oh, it was quite easily, actually. You see, they were already gathered in the Coliseum waiting to see someone else be bad touched, so I figured since that's what they want to see, I'll just give it to them. You know, you have a good point there. That is kind of fucked up when you think about it, isn't it? Anyway. Nitroid, yes, I'll smash her. She has a chivalrous spirit, despite being a monster and machine. Alright. We'll just start with Daystar. Ha! You fool! You've fallen for the classic plunder! Got a lot of HP on you, though. Serene Mind. Oh yeah, just in time, Gigamander. You ain't gonna be hitting the ship with that. They make the Fire Spirit to be such a huge threat with Queen Spider, but with the power of water, anytime they summon it, it's just they throw their next few turns. It's actually a benefit for Luca if they summon it. Really, the most annoying one is the power of water. To think you'd be this skilled. Attacking you with a thirst for blood is not enough to secure victory. I see that. I'm not a big fan of this style of fighting, but I'll erase my bloodthirst and instead attack you with pleasure. And shit. And then the transfer exposes her big hunker of ooze. Nightroid exposes her large chest. Your shaft will be a toy for my mouth. Yeah, you still got that fire, so you ain't hitting shit. I'll show you my other weapons. This chest. You ain't hitting shit while that fire spirit's up. I'm very skilled with my spear. Haha. Alright. Your shaft will be a toy for my mouth. You ain't even put a scratch on me yet. I'll hit your rod. Alright. Still only at half, so we gotta build up more. In case we need to refresh the dying. I mean, serene mind. Put your stuff inside my mouth. Again, you're just throwing your turns by summoning that. You ain't gonna be hitting shit with it. Just stop it. I'll take the extra free attacks. Sure, why not? Let's see. I want to have a save Daystar for an attack that I'll actually hit. So I'll just flash kill, spitting a bit of extra SP. Alright. Well, now time for Daystar. Alright. Why summon, why Serene Mind again when we can just get one more pip and Heavenly Demon Revival? Only a pathetic man would react to this. Call me pathetic all you want. You are defeated! I have no regrets. I gave it everything I had. Pathetic. I didn't have to heal once. But Arkansas is much stronger than me. Is she immune to Daystar? Because if not, I don't think I'll have any troubles facing her either. Nightroid is sealed in the form of a lizard. Nightroid was defeated. Alright. She kept her promise. Everyone should be released now. Cheers suddenly erupt from the stands. All the women jump up as the handcuffs holding them in place all unlatched. They must have been locked in place by some magic that Nightroid was maintaining. Huh, that was quite some game. After their leader was defeated, the other attacking forces seem to have fled too. Alice. Coming into the arena was Alice and the now freed Grand Noah Queen. Behind her, Cerberus and Dullahan are also unsteadily trying to act as an honor guard, despite their injuries. Hero Luca, due to your actions, you have saved me and my people. As the Queen, I thank you from the bottom of my heart. And if you so desire, I shall make you a king. No, it was nothing, and please don't join King Sabasa and try to get me hitched up with royalty. The brave, gallant hero who dashed into the Coliseum and rescued me. Truly, you are a hero of legend. If I was a princess captured in this castle, I would get married to you right here. Please, I beg of you. I have my hands full with Sebastian King trying to get me married off to Sarah. A joke. A joke, yes. Just a joke. A girl can dream, can't she? Oh, a joke? I thought you were going to do the same thing as King Sabasa. Hey, Alice, get your tail off my foot! Even as we speak, the women in the stands are still cheering and calling out my name. I start to get a little red at all the women calling for me. You got Heinrich, the Angel Slayer. You got Marcellus, the Monster Slayer. And then you got Luca, the Pussy Slayer. If he wanted, he could. Hero Luca, do you hear the shouts of joy from the stands? They are all calling your name with hope in their hearts. You are the one who inspired them all. If those voices can all call around the world in hope like they are, then our hearts will all surely be united. Yes, I'll fight for that. I vow for further success in front of the Queen. After our conversation is finished, the two Imperial Guards call out to me. Luca, I realize now the difference in power there is between me and them. I'll take great strides to truly improve my strength. At first, I just wanted revenge against you for my loss. But now, I wanted you to challenge me in the Coliseum again in the future to test my improved skills. And I really want to breed with you. Yes, I'll challenge you again in the future. I'll have to bring peace back to the world so that the Coliseum can reopen. With the hopes of the people of Grand Noah in our hearts, we head back to Galda. Now then, for our next destination. Our next destination is back to Grand Noah Castle. Man. Most of the enemies who invaded headed straight for the castle. So there hasn't been too much damage to the town itself. But to think, even though it was for a short time, the Queen was still kidnapped. How crazy! Could you imagine if this happened on a regular basis? Like, the monarch of an entire kingdom just being kidnapped on like a weekly or monthly basis. I mean, it sounds insane. I mean, why even have one at that point? It's not like they could get anything done like that. Boy. Lamia attacked me during the confusion. She squeezed me so tight it was intense. That sounds horrible. I want to do it again. And thus, the boy acquired a new fetish. Girl in town. I was captured in the Coliseum as a prisoner. Thank you for saving me. I'm sure you'll save the world too. Noblewoman. I'm an even bigger fan of yours now. You marched into the Coliseum so bravely and rescued the Queen. I sort of wanted to see your face as you got pleasured. I couldn't help but feel a little disappointed. If you want, we could stop that right now. Oh, thank you. Soldier A. I've only ever been played with at the Coliseum. Losing outside of it was a real shock. That just proves I'm good for nothing when it comes to actual combat. Well, yeah, you're supposed to actually hold on to the sword and not just toss it to the side the moment the opportunity presents itself. I disgraced myself. Outside the Coliseum, I mean. Everyone saw my shame! Outside the Coliseum, I mean. I'm proud of what I do at the Coliseum, but oh, the shame of doing it outside the Coliseum. Well, I guess that is the difference consent makes. Harpy. Just what in the world happened? I was swinging my fishing rod around like crazy as chaos erupted all over the place. Thanks to that, my favorite rod broke. I had to stop fishing for a while. I mean, you can fish like an eagle, you are a harpy. Just swoop down and grab them out of the water. Slime girl. Boo boo boo, that was scary. My friend Kenta got hurt too. Yeah? Am I alright? I just pretended to be a puddle so I wasn't attacked. Weapon shop. I never thought I'd see monsters lurking around the downtown area. What are they doing now then? Do you don't call that lording around? I guess not, they're just being normal citizens. I guess my store was fine since they all headed toward the castle. But for some reason, it sort of made me feel lonely. Everyone else was getting bad touch and I was completely left out of it. The guys attacked almost seemed happy about it. Well, the ones that survived at least. Tool shop. Originally, there was a fire in the Coliseum. When they attacked, I started shooting arrows at the invaders. So now my store is totally out of arrows. Perhaps I was a little too enthusiastic with them. Minotaurus' milk shop. My milk is out of stock for a while. Ever since I took that arrow to my knee in that battle, it hasn't been tasting too good. You know, this joke really should be out of date by this point, but they just keep bringing Skyrim back, so it just never gets old, does it? I knew it. She herself is the supplier of that milk. Well, yeah. Why else do you think it tastes so good? But was there even a bow user among the invaders? I remember that crazy elf shooting arrows and laughing like she had gone nuts, but... Wait a second! Can we go back to the tool shop? Does anything change? Nope. Well, just go and attack that elf with pleasure. She's weak to it. Spire Girl's sewing shop. The sign is a lie. It's really Tarantula Girl's showing up. My sewing skills are horrible, so I'm not turning up a profit. That reminds me, there was a call sent out to all spider monsters to assemble. I didn't feel like going, so I ignored it. Call for all Spire monsters to assemble? Could this be the Spire Princess's doing? Spire Princess? She's the queen over all spiders at the moment. She's calling all of her subordinates together. Can't be good. And indeed it is not good. Alrane's florist shop. I was so surprised when my flowers all bloomed. They were so beautiful. Flower, flower, flower. Okay. Church. The goddess is punishing us! Punishing! Since the town is filled with monsters, we were punished! But didn't they also attack the monsters? Well, yeah? I mean, why would they? I mean, Ilias has had beef with monsters for years. Why does that conflict with what he said? It doesn't. That's how. It must still be Heaven's vengeance! Heaven's vengeance! The end times are coming! We are all doomed! Repent! 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 He's ignoring the reality and clinging to his old beliefs. I guess I was like him earlier, wasn't I? Grand Castle. Mr. A. Fires in the Coliseum were instrumental in the defense. Without their help, the castle would have fallen. Well, technically the castle did fall. Your queen was abducted. Of course, you played the biggest role. I and the citizens thank you from the bottom of our hearts. To think the enemy could have invaded the castle itself. Since I'm an old man, they passed me by without bad touching me. I'm so jealous. Or, no, that was. The fact that Ilias ordered the surprise attack is already all over the town. We must control the unrest and restore order. I also heard that the taboo of crossing with monsters has all but gone out the window too. It was still there even in this town? I doubt it. Come on now. Who are you kidding? There's stories of wanton promiscuity in the alleys. And what's wrong with that? There are no sexual diseases in this world. And monsters can decide when they conceive. A lot of them can, at least anyway. There is no issue with wanton promiscuity. If you ain't married, it's fine. If you took vows that you wouldn't have sex with anyone else, that's your issue to deal with. Don't go taking it out on other people who haven't burdened themselves as such. I sort of want to join in. I'm joking. Go for it, old man. Why not? The world's coming to an end as far as you know. Just do it. To be honest, I was against hiring the Coliseum fighters as royal guards. I thought if there was ever an emergency, they'd instantly switch sides. In fact, they're the ones who fought the most bravely. I was ashamed of myself at my discrimination. Shame, shame, shame. Discrimination is never a good thing. Guard B. You were amazing in the Coliseum! I was watching. Are you a female guard? Were you tied up in the stands as well? If I was the one out there, I would have surrendered before even trying to attack. I know you would have. That's what most people who go to the Coliseum do. Guard Captain. Some of my men were just bad touched, but others were actually eaten. Even if my opponent is Ilias herself, I'll never forgive her. Yep. Good thing only some of them were actually eaten, otherwise it'd become more of an Attack on Titan situation. I'm in your debt, hero. I must steadily increase my own strength for next time. If enemies are to attack again, I will protect Her Majesty. Queen. Oh, if it isn't the hero Luca. Just the sight of you is enough to inspire me with hope. As you may have noticed, you have created big countermeasures for another possible invasion. If another assault comes, we'll be ready and waiting. In addition, we have received a letter from the King of Tsubasa. Our wills have become one in this time of crisis. At the center of that is you, Hero Luca. I'm not that great a person. Quit being so modest. You're a half... You have no idea. You are a half-angel, granddaughter to Ilias herself, descended from the hero Heinrich, likely of royal lineage, and if my theory holds out, of monster royalty lineage as well. You are the Ichigo of this world. You combine everything. No. The whole hope of the world rests on your shoulders. So please, don't be too reckless. Guard room. Luckily, nobody was killed from my unit. Oh sure, a lot of us were bad touch, and our reputation suffered some. Rather, it feels like the guys who weren't bad touch took some mental damage. Why not? What's wrong with me, huh? What's wrong with me? I feel like they feel like they were passed over because they weren't manly enough or something. The monster ran right by me! I have no appeal! They can all tell that my skill and my spear is horrible. I will forever be alone! The day when he realizes he is an incel. For shame. Just don't go harassing women on the internet in revenge, okay? Alright. That's it. Typhoon Girl. A chimeric monster created by Promstein. She is created in hopes to replicate the ancient Giganta weapon, but her power didn't come close. As a result, she decided that a large amount of general-purpose weapons was better than a single powerful one in terms of cost-to-force ratio. With the mass production of chimeric monsters started, Promstein abandoned attempts to create a single ultimate chimera. No, she didn't. She created the next dolls. Though the attack was derailed, she was assigned to be part of the Grand Noah assault forces. Since her huge bulk requires a huge amount of energy, she terrorized the human soldiers by squeezing out their stuff and eating them. Lamiaroid. A chimeric monster created by Promstein as a mix of machine and biological parts. Using a Lamia as a base, she remodeled different parts of her body to drastically increase her power. In order to test the ability with which she could control her mechanical parts, Promstein equipped her with 48 different functions to extract stuff. But since Lamiaroid herself doesn't know how to use them all, she generally sticks to 5 main units. Their effect is incredibly powerful, and she is even able to extract from more than one man at a time. After obtaining basic data, she was assigned to the assault forces of Grand Noah. Since she kept attacking random men without regards to tactics, she didn't contribute that much to the assault. Ooh, burn! You received an unsatisfactory mark on your official assault record. Lamiaroid used her chest to force Luca to finish. Now considered a mere sex slave, Luca is bad touched in every possible way. Ah, The good ending. If you lose to her a certain way, she'll just eat you. You seem to be enthralled by her 48 squeezing units. Since you went to such effort to fill them all, by all means, don't be in any hurry to finish up. Her attack damage is high, so be sure to avoid it with Serene State. As long as you keep that up, there's no other skill to be particularly careful of. In addition, she is an ugly snake monster, so ice is effective. There is also an additional ending scene if you are defeated by a certain attack. I don't particularly care how you meet your end. Now go, oh brave Luca. Fight against her 48 units with your 48 I feel sick just from imagining something like that. Go on, get out of here. Nightroid. A mass-produced version of the next doll, Arkansas, created by Promestein. Though her combat abilities are high even for a chimeric monster, she still doesn't compare to Arkansas. Even though she was a simplified version of Arkansas, the production costs were too huge to make more than one of her. Her main weapons included her huge spear and a biological whip in her left hand. In addition, she is well trained in sexual skills in order to pin any soldier that tries to fight against her. Created as a soldier in mind, she has a deep respect for chivalry and looks up to Arkansas. And on the other hand, she feels extreme contempt for the weak and is said to thoroughly humiliate anyone she deems unworthy. Nightroid uses her chest to force Luca to finish. After being bad touched in public, Luca is tossed aside. Defeated by a man-made monster, right in public view. How did you like becoming a public spectacle? Perhaps you need a rename. How does Luca Magnum sound? He doesn't have the equipment to earn Magnum, sorry. First half of the battle is primarily physical in nature. If you challenge her head-on, you'll lose in no time. But if you use your Serene State, you should be able to avoid most attacks. Save your SP for later as you slowly chip away at her health for the first half. In addition, you won't have any issue if she uses a Fire Spirit, as Serene State is war-based. Yeah, they just throw their turn if they summon that. Throw their next few turns. The problem arises in the second half, where she uses pleasure attacks. If she binds you without Gnome, your defeat is assured. But if she summons a Fire Spirit again, you'll need to go back to Serene State to survive. Now go, Luca Magnum. Defeat the foolish knight in full view of the public.